This is simply an instructional video. Everything else that I want you to know will be in written form on Blackboard. This is just going to show you how to log in, access, sign up, and use a Weebly site. And I will explain on Blackboard why we're doing this. Weebly is the site I want you to go to, www.weebly.com. You will need to sign up. It is a free account that you can sign up. It's going to walk you through I guess right here, full name, email, password that you can create, and it's going to have you do everything that you need. It's a free site, so just make sure you stay on free. You're going to make a name of a website, but you can change it later, so don't worry. You want to end up into one spot, and that's where I'm going to end up right now, so just give me a second and hold on. Once you've logged in, it's going to ask you to create that name, and then it's going to probably ask you about having a domain name. You want to choose the first one to where whatever you create it would be thatname.weebly.com, and then you would hit save, and you would probably be taken right here to where whatever you wrote would be listed, and you'll have a default image. This is your page, and I'm going to walk you through the steps of actually changing your page. Your toolbars are at the top. You have these tools right here. You have each of these tools that show up when you change one of these tools names, and you also have some information over here. Probably basic and multimedia is all that you're going to use. So what I need to show you is how to start making your own website by using Weebly. First thing you want to do maybe is click on the design tab. When you do this, the design tabs are going to open to where they're already preset designs. You can make changes for whatever you like. These are all the different designs, and as you pick one, the information in the middle is going to change. You can change anything and add anything, so if you don't like something, that's okay. You can get rid of the picture, but basically you're looking for kind of the style that might fit you. You've got this arrow over here, so you've got a ton of different ones that you can work with. So this one's kind of slick. I'm going to go with this one for now. You started off, you've got this home button right over here. This is all that you have is a home page. You want to see what kind of pages you have or create other pages, you need to click on the Pages tab. Right here, this will give you a list of what you have created your pages. Right now you only have one, and you notice the home icon. It just means that it is your home button. Remember, it had a picture. You can actually change what it looks like. So you can have a big picture, a small picture, no picture, or a picture and a little bit of text. So this is very easy. You just click on it and hit Edit Page. It'll pop up. Notice now you have no picture. So you don't really like that look. So go back to the page. Let's try this one. Hit Edit Page. It's going to give you a small picture, and you can change and edit and bring in your own picture if you want. So let's leave that for now. Right here, down if you drag, is the information that is going to be on your main page. How do you get information on here? You drag these different elements down here to work with them. So let's say you want a title and a paragraph area. You click, hold it down, drag it. Notice the yellow-orange bar. You want your information to fall below that. Let go of your mouse. Suddenly you have a spot to where you can click and type. Same thing here. Whatever you want to add, it's your site. It's very easy. You can keep typing, you can add different elements, whatever you want to do, you can put. I'm just going to stick with the basics for now so you can get through this. The other thing is that you can highlight whatever you've written, and you've got this toolbar. Make anything bold, italicize, underline, change the colors, make it bigger, make it smaller. You can remove any formatting. You can add a link to another page. We'll cover that in a second. You can make it into the center, on the side, whatever you want to do. It's all up to you. Now I want to show you how to make more pages because you're going to need more pages for this assignment. So you come back up to Pages. Right over here on the left you will see where it says Add a Page. So go ahead and click on that. Notice it says New Page, and it has New Page right here. This is where you're going to title what it is. So let's say you're going to make a lessons page. You'd say lessons, and we're going to keep no pictures, and so then we're going to edit page. Suddenly you'll see that you have a new page. It's right below your other link, and this is your page. It's empty, so you need to add information. Again, you can add pictures, You can add columns. So let's say you added a column down here. You could add 3, you could add 4, you can change whatever columns you want, but within each column you then have to drag the information you want. So let's say you want to be able to write. We're going to drag a paragraph down there and a paragraph over here. Remember to stay below the orange bar. This is where you can type the lessons that you want to do. So I can't spell. Dinosaur lesson. Yeah, I don't know anything today. Math lesson. Hopefully you'll have more creative juices flowing than I do right now at 8:40 this morning. But this is kind of to just show you things. Now, within this site, you can actually link to things that you've created on your own computer. Like if you create a Word page, you can actually save it as a Word document and link it, or you can save it as a PDF and link it. What you're going to want to do is highlight the words that you want to link. Notice this toolbar and this little button right here says Create Link. Go ahead and click on it, and I'll walk you through these links. You can link to another website. So if you want to go to like some neat website that you found from the textbook, you would type in the URL and you would make sure that you click this Open in a New Window. You want to make sure every link that you have opens in a new window so they can close it but they're still in the web page. Once you have the URL here, you would hit Save, and then whatever you have clicked, whether it's an image or words, would be link. You can also upload your own files. So you would click Upload File. It would find the information on your own computer. You would click on it, say Open, and it would show up in this list right here. So you would choose what it is. Make sure that your Open Link tab is selected. You'd come down here and choose whatever file name it is. Make sure both of those are selected at the same time. Then you would hit the Save button. Once you do that, let's just put this in. Let's do OTC. I can show you what it looks like. Actually, it didn't do anything. Let's go back and try something. It's possibly going to show up at another paint, and it could be the fact that the design I chose, it's not showing up with an underline. It's probably still linked. Sometimes when you have links that don't show up with a different color like this, you might want to do this to help the user. Underline it, so they suddenly know that this is a link and they can do something with it. Okay, let me show you another neat feature. Let's go back to your pages. As you add new pages, they'll list down through here, and they'll also list on the left side of your page. But there's something else that you can create as well, and it's a drop-down menu. Make a new page, come over here, and let's do week 1. Again, content area with no pictures. What you're going to do is hit Edit. So you're on your week 1 page. You can see right here. Let's go ahead and drag at least a title down here so we can get some information. Week 1. Come back up to pages. This time though, you're going to come right here to the left, hold down your mouse, and drag this over until it stops. It's not very far. What you've just done is you've made a drop-down menu. And let me show you what it's going to look like. Go back and hit Edit Page. Once you're on the edit page, notice that your week 1 disappeared from your left list. But if you hover over Home, nothing happens. You hover over Lessons, now your drop-down menu is right here. If you don't like your labeling over here, this is your navigation menu. If you do not like it on the left, you can change designs, and so it actually runs across the top. Let's do that real quick. Let's take another design. Let's take this one, just so I can show you what changes. Whatever content you've created, once you change a design, it's going to take it with it, so you don't have to redo anything. It's just going to change. So notice, now you have your Home tab right here, your Lessons tab, and your week 1 drops below it. You can have as many pages as you want in these drop-down menus if you like them. It just really depends on what you like. Here's another one we will create for week 2. Go back to pages. Remember, drag it under what you want. Let's go take a look at it. Hit the edit page. Hover over lessons. Now you have a week 1 and week 2 that you can click on, and it will take you to whatever page that you're working with. I like the drop down menus, but you don't have to. You can actually run all your tabs across here, but I imagine at some point you're going to run out of room, and so the drop down menu will be a nice feature for you to use. Let me show you a few other things that you can do. Once you're in the Design tab, you can come over here to Design Options, and under Design Options you can actually change colors, fonts, sizes, anything that you're working with. So you can turn off those buttons if you don't want them. Site title, if you don't like the font, you can actually change it. It's going to be this font right here. You can change the size and color. Same with paragraph titles. When you bring them in, you can actually change the different fonts. You have a lot to choose from. Sizes. Links are very important. This is probably why it didn't show up, because it is such this color, but you've got the link color. That's what it's going to show up when you see it. Once somebody has clicked on it, it's going to change to another color, and if you hover over it, it's going to be a color. So to change that, you just click on it and you choose another color. You can play endless hours making and doing this site. It's like PowerPoint design. You can spend forever working on these things. So let's go back to favorites. Go back to elements. The other area that you might use when you are making your own site is going to fall under the multimedia area, which is right here under basic. If you click on multimedia, you now have photo gallery, slideshows, Google Maps, YouTube. Anything that says Pro means you can't have availability to it, but that's okay. You don't need it, because if you've got audio clips, you can add them as a file. I already showed you how you could upload your own files through the link tab, so there's a lot of new things that you can do for free. Photo gallery, just like anything else, you drag and drop what you want to do. Say you want to have a photo gallery. You click on it, you find your pictures just like anything else, hit open, and they would show up here. You can change their size, you can have like 6 pictures, you can have 2 pictures. If you don't like something, there'll be a little box with an X. All you have to do is click out of it, it'll ask you to delete it. You can have a slideshow where these pictures run automatically. So there is about a zillion things that you can do, and I've shown you all the basic stuff that you need to know. If you don't like your title, you can actually come here to Settings and Site Title. This is going to be the title of your page that shows at the top. You can actually change what you want right here. That's pretty much everything. If there's something that you don't know how to do, let me know. But honestly, it's about playing and dragging all these things down and just seeing what you can create. The complete assignment will be on Blackboard, but I wanted you to be able to actually see me do this, because it's going to be better for you to see what it's going to look like. Let me do one more thing. If we go to the Home tab, remember the picture that you kept has an edit image. You can actually edit the image right there to where you can add your own, you can add text, you've got crop, you've got all these nice effects that you can do. So play with it, have fun with it, see what you can create. Okay, once you are done with everything, you want to publish. So let's go ahead and hit publish, and for the first time it's going to ask you this probably, and so we're going to stick with the subdomain, and let's see, I made this Ethan's tech class. It's going to let you know, is it available? So it is. You might have to type something until you find something. This is how people are going to find you, and this is going to be the website that you use to give out. So you hit continue as long as it says available. It's going to load, it's publishing, boom. This is your website that you can go to now to send. It's going to be very easy. This would be the link that you'll share with the class, you'll share with me, and you'll be able to see what it looks like. You can also go to it at any time while you're working to see what it actually looks like. So let's go ahead and hit continue. When this pops up, you don't want to do anything. So just X out of it. Your site is done. You hit X. I get in a really good habit that when I change things on my site, I hit the publish button, every couple of minutes, especially if I'm working a lot. If you just hit publish, all it's going to do is say website published, and you hit the X. That means it's saved. So you are good to go. At any point, you can go out and test your page. Just remember to write down that address. I'm sure there's going to be questions this week, but hopefully this shares enough information to get started. It's a fun site. Have fun learning it. It's all about technology. So have fun this week, guys. Thanks.